Happy Life Day, everyone. So, yesterday, we did something incredibly painful.
Something so incredibly painful, it makes Mortal Kombat seem like a joke.
Something so painful, we will never forget the experience that it caused. We watched
the Star Wars Holiday Special from 78.
1978, yeah. I thought you were going to say 1778. It was bad.
Really bad.
And today we're gonna relive it. And we're gonna give you the opportunity to know what it's about, but not actually have to go through
what we had to go through,
which was actually watching it.
Just so we can do this video for you guys.
Yeah. Let's get right into it. Yeah, okay, so this is not a normal movie review, right?
No, it is not.
Because this is not a normal Star Wars movie.
Definitely not.
This is the second Star Wars movie ever created. Came out in 78, so a year after the incredible popularity of A New Hope. Mm-hmm. Go watch our New Hope review.
It's a killer.
Yeah, it's pretty good. But so we're gonna do some normal things that we would usually do for the movie review, but we are not going to put this movie on the rank board. More on that later on. But let's
get started.
Yeah. So we have the Wikipedia article here pulled up. So we will be reading off of this because we really don't want to have to remember everything that happened in this terrible, 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 terrible movie. This was a mistake. No one should watch this, which is why we're making this video for you.
If you're here, you would notice my small tears right now.
Yeah, mine too. Yeah, my I'm tearing up a little bit. Not tears of
not
happiness.
In a good way.
Yeah, no.
Not in like that was so good.
I'm actually sad to have to be thinking about this movie again.
I mean, no offense to the actors in this.
Yeah, definitely not. They did the best that they possibly could
with the budget they had.
Yeah, and what they were given, because they weren't given something good. All right, so we have what the article says is the plot. I don't think there is a plot. It's just a bunch of
random.
Okay, all right. I will start then. Or actually, do you want to start?
I shall.
Read until itchy.
All right. The Star Wars Holiday Special, as you know, is a 1978 made-for-TV movie based on a story by George Lucas. Mm-hmm. The main story of the film transpires on the Wookiee home planet of Kashyyyk. The movie starts with Chewbacca and Han Solo visiting the planet to celebrate the Wookiee holiday, Life Day.
Happy Life Day, everyone.
This is until the 17th.
Yeah, it's going to be posted on the 17th.
With his family, which includes his wife,
Mala,
his son, Lumpy, and his father, Itchy.
I'm sure his mother was named Scratchy, but she's not in it. As Chewbacca and Han are known rebel agents, they are pursued by the Galactic Empire, who in this process invade Chewbacca's household. Okay, yeah. The plot is strung together by a series of musical numbers, celebrity appearances, and other variety show acts, including songs and comedy routines by such 1970s celebrities as Jefferson Starship, Diane Carroll, Art Carney, Harvey Korman, and B. Arthur. So that's what the story is. This is terrible.
Literally, he was so unhappy with it that it wasn't re-aired.
Yeah, it was never re-aired. This movie was never re-aired other than the first time ever it was aired in 1978. Never re-aired, never put on DVD, never. None of those.
Somehow we can still watch it on YouTube.
Yeah. And that's what we're bringing this to. Okay.
So some person had to let it
So
survive.
Lucas was technically going to be a producer on this, right? He was going to produce this, and he had his name on the production as a producer until it was about to be aired, when he decided, he and Gary Kurtz, one of his associates at the time, they both took their names off of this film because it was so terrible. And since then, neither Lucasfilm or now Disney, who now owns it technically, have started a copyright, have admitted that it's theirs, or anything like that. They will not take the bootleg copies off of YouTube because that would mean admitting that it belongs to them. That is how terrible this was, right?
Oh, I mean, it did introduce Boba Fett, but
Yeah, exactly. So it's got, all right. Let's talk a little bit about the musical numbers. Okay, so there is a musical number. I think it's Diane Carroll who does this. It's basically Chewie's dad watching.
I thought the first one was those weird dancers.
Oh, it might have been, yeah. There's like a hologram circus act on a chess table that his son Lumpy watches. It goes on for maybe 10 minutes.
20.
Yeah.
Sorry, 15.
Everything in this lasts for longer than it should, except for one part, which is actually good. We know that part. We'll talk about that later.
I think they were all doing these weird tricks, and every
Yeah.
time there's someone new was going to announce, you were going to see like a
you
holograph
would
of
see a cut to Lumpy's face, like grinning in like lust almost. It's really creepy.
his face like.
And he's like,
They zoom in on his face like that a lot.
yeah. And then they this guy, I think it might be Harvey Korman. Actually, let me click on the.
I don't remember who he is.
No, that's the chef. That's not okay.
I thought that shit.
So it must be Art Carney then. Let's see. Yeah, it's Art Carney. So Art Carney was he was a trader who showed up at the Wookiee household a number of times.
With objects for him?
With stuff for them. Life Day presents. You assume at the beginning of the film that Life Day is like a Wookiee Christmas, because they're getting presents and it's like Happy Life Day, Happy Life Day, Happy Life Day all morning, all morning.
Which is what he says
for
a
the
lot.
first. For the
He
first
also
half.
goes. He talks like this. He goes, "Hey,
Yeah,
I'll get going." And did you know that?
I just need to finish up here, and then I'll show you my identification. Yeah, it's a. Did it by myself. I did myself. Yeah. It's hard to put this in words, which is why, okay, so this film, or this video, of course, exists so that you don't have to watch the actual film. But I do recommend that you do watch it. It is kind of important, you know.
Not really, though.
Well, for hardcore Star Wars fans like us, it's kind of important. The introduction of Boba Fett, and what happens when George Lucas isn't in charge. Really. This is what happens when the TV people are in charge. Disney. You didn't hear anything.
Not from us.
Actually, there's a quote by Kevin J. Anderson here. Well, I know that George Lucas doesn't like it at all. When I was working on the illustrated Star Wars universe, he told me that he would be happy if every copy could be tracked down and burned. It's really bad. It's painful to watch. This, by the way, is an hour and 37 minutes long.
34 technically. It's just like clips from at the ending.
Oh yeah, everything in this movie takes longer than it should. The circus act, oh yeah, that's where we were talking about. So the trader guy brings in a mind evaporator for Itchy, who is the dad, grandpa of Lumpy. So he's like really old. He's got white fur. It's really weird. And it's
And his face always does this. His lip goes
I'm sure that's very attractive when we do that. But so he goes in the mind evaporator, and the trader guy puts in a disc, and he's like, "It's wow," and it's so then for the next 25 minutes,
20.
Itchy is watching porn.
Not really. It's not actual.
It's like the Diane Carroll wearing not a lot of clothing. And like kind of talking like, "Oh, I love you. I find you adorable," and he like rewinds it to watch the same clip. It's creepy, man. And then she sings a song, and there's lots of lights everywhere. Okay, and then so those are most of the main musical numbers. Oh, and then Jefferson Starship, which was a 70s rock band, I assume.
The Imperial guy goes up to it. The guy who always brings in gifts shows them the watching, and he's enjoying it.
He's like smiling creepily at Jefferson Starship performing on a
only
portable laptop.
It's probably the only
viewing
decent
screen.
part.
I mean, it's still weird though. Like it looks like
he's singing through a pink corn dog.
Yeah, pink glowing corn dog. Don't eat things that are pink and glowing, okay, kids? Not good. No. It's really weird. Okay, yeah. Next. Okay, so we've talked about the weird stuff, the weird stuff, the weird stuff, the weird stuff, the weird stuff.
The weird stuff.
Yeah, more weird stuff. The involvement, Lucas taking his name off of it, copyright infringement, all that.
And now we have the final one.
The actual good part of this.
Which is still not that great.
I mean, it is kind of great.
It's kind of boring, though.
It's
the longest one. It's like half an hour. So.
It's like 5 minutes. It's actually...
That's what was good about it.
It's longer than it needed to be, but it's pretty good. So this is Harvey Korman. And Harvey Korman plays two people. So it's two, videos that they're watching. Sort of like YouTube videos, I assume. Of course, YouTube didn't exist in 78, but, so the first one is Chef Gourmanda, who is a Julia Child parody, almost. So Julia Child, is a famous chef.
Was,
yeah. And this is a parody of her giving a cooking tutorial. And they're watching a video of a woman cooking. And it's Bantha Rump stew.
All right, let's listen.
Which, of course, is... But, actually, let me put it at our right place. I think it's around here. Yep. Okay. All right, I will turn this up a little bit so you can hear it.
The Bantha Rump.
So then they prepare this Bantha Rump stew, and then when they get to the cooking, which is here...
To our pots.
They just drop things in there.
A bit of the carnarantrum root.
And they're saying all these weird names of spices that don't exist.
There we go. Very nice.
It'll be in the...
Now listen to this.
Now we've had enough liquid to cover. And guess what we're ready for now? The cooking.
The cooking.
Step one. We stir the mixture. Stir.
She's dancing along with it.
She's dancing.
Step two. While we're stirring, we also whip. So it's stir, whip,
stir, whip,
stir.
Stir, whip, stir, whip, stir.
Let's try it again together at an increased tempo.
Yeah, so it goes on like this, and then she starts bringing out alternate arms from behind her back, so she's a four-armed alien. And it's actually very entertaining to watch. And as you can see, the stir, whip, stir. Again, stir, whip, stir. So that's actually pretty fun to watch. And the other one is like a android giving a tutorial on how to make a transmitter. It's really boring and ugly.
And he always shuts down.
He's like shutting down. He's like,
hey, do the thing. Look at
All right. So it's getting dark out here. The sun's setting. So we should probably wrap up the video pretty soon. But we are actually going to call one of our friends who's actually appeared on the channel before, Liam Friederici. We're going to call him, and we're going to... We don't know if he's seen the holiday special or not. I think he probably hasn't. It's not a very common thing that people watch. You know, it's not like, if you're a Star Wars fan, you need to watch the holiday special. Of course, we recommend it, but
Not
we also
really.
don't recommend it, you know?
So basically, like a 0.00003.
Yeah. Alright, so we are going to... Oh, and this is on our Discord server, by the way. You can join that. It's in the description.
Below.
Yeah. So we're going to turn this up a little bit so you can hear him. And we are going to call him, and if he has seen it, we can talk about it. And if he hasn't, we can see if he'll actually believe some of the frankly insane things that happen in this. Okay, so we're going to join now. Hello, Liam. Hey, you there?
Hello.
Yay, hello. All right, so you are on the Flagstaff Squadron for your second time.
Okay.
Yep.
Yes, that is true. Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
I was here before. Good.
Yep.
Fun.
We have watched the Clone Wars thing anyway.
So, have you seen the holiday special?
No, I have not, but I have heard many things about it.
Yeah. Okay, so this is part of our plan. We decided that if you have seen it, we would talk about it, and if you haven't, we would see if you would actually believe some of the insane things that happen in this, okay?
Okay.
So, let's just see your knowledge of the basic plot, okay? So, do you know that the entire plot revolves mostly around Chewbacca's family?
Yes.
And did you know that their names are Mala, Lumpy, and Itchy?
I knew about Lumpy and Itchy, but not the other one.
Okay, yeah, so Mala's his wife. You know, Lumpy and Itchy are more memorable names, I agree. So, now, let's talk about Chewie's wife. So, Chewie's wife, Mala, would you believe that Chewie's wife, Mala, watches a video of a four-armed Julia Child parody
cooking
and instructing Mala to prepare a Bantha butt stew.
Okay, wait. A bantha butt is massive. How would you eat that? Second of all, if you, so are all of these true? Are all of the things you're going to be saying to me true?
Most likely, yes.
Okay, then I would say if you told me, if I had no idea what the holiday special was and I had no idea that it was so bad,
yeah,
I would say no. I would not believe you.
Yeah, definitely.
I wouldn't believe you.
Yeah.
All right. The dancers and
Okay.
Lumpy.
Yeah, would you believe that Lumpy watches a holographic circus act with circus performers wearing monkey outfits, doing human pyramids on a chess table?
While he's looking at it with a creepy smile, like it's interesting.
That one, I will believe. That sounds kind of like that sounds kind of like it would fit Lumpy. You know?
yeah. All right. Would you believe that that Itchy, when given a mind evaporator by a traitor in his house, sits down in it and begins watching a human lady wearing not a lot of clothing singing a song?
About how adorable he is.
That sounds about right. I believe that.
Yeah.
That sounds about right.
Yeah. So obviously, you've heard enough about the holiday special to be able to believe some of the frankly insane
There's
things.
one more thing. The cantina.
Oh yes. Okay. Would you believe that B. Arthur sings a song to a bunch of knockoff Mos Eisley Cantina drinkers, and to get them to leave, as well as interacting with a man with a massive mouth hole in the top of his head that
They
is
pours
constantly
juice
open.
in.
Yeah, she's literally pouring the drink in his head from the pitcher directly into his head through a massive hole in the top of his head. Would you believe that?
No. Oh my god, what did George Lucas create?
Yeah.
What did he make?
Your guess is as good as mine.
As good as ours.
Yeah. That is true.
Wow.
Unfortunately, that is true.
Yeah.
I am not quite sure what that species is called. I'm not sure what that hole is. Is it a mouth that is always open? Is it just a hole? Why would you be pouring drinks down the hole if it's just a hole and not a mouth? Where does the hole lead? These are the questions that we ask.
That we don't want to know the answer to.
We really don't want to know the answers to.
Yeah, I personally, I really do not want to know the answer to that. I certainly want to know more things about what makes an Abanetto's face so weird, but I do not want to know where the drink that this guy is getting poured down his head goes. That's just not right. No.
Yeah.
No.
All right.
No.
How about What else?
Princess
happened?
Leia singing
yes.
a song about Life Day.
Yeah. Would you believe that Princess Leia, who by the way is very high on cocaine during the production of this film,
I heard about that. Yeah.
High Princess Leia sings a song to the tune of the Star Wars theme
About
Life Day at the Tree of Life.
While these Wookiees are wearing robes because of an orb that sent them
To the Tree of Life.
It didn't even send them to the Tree of Life. It sent them to a different place with robes, and then they walked into a blinding light, which then teleported them.
To the Tree of Life.
And the other
And then-
main cast from episode 4 shows up.
Yeah. Would you believe that?
See, I have seen parts of the holiday special, and I have seen a clip of her singing part of the song.
Mhm.
So yes, because I know I know about that already.
Yeah. Well, I think that's all we have for you.
Okay.
Thanks
Thanks for
for...
having-
Thank you for your time. You are very lucky that you haven't seen the holiday special.
Yes, I do not intend to. I do not intend on watching it. I don't really want to see High Carrie Fisher sing a song.
Yeah.
Star Wars.
And would you like to see Luke Skywalker with like about 2 to 5 pounds of stage makeup all over his face?
Oh, gosh.
No.
His
I do
eyes
not-
look
I-
so
I-
weird.
I have already seen bad Luke in The Last Jedi. I have no desire to see worse Luke in the
All
holiday
right.
special.
All right. Yeah. Yep. All right.
Thanks
well,
for coming to the Flagstaff
yeah.
Squadron.
Thank you for appearing, and we will reach out to you when we have another
Clone Wars segment.
Yeah. All right. So
Okay.
we will
Okay,
talk
thanks
to
for
you
having
then.
me.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. Thank
Bye.
you.
All right. Well, I sincerely hope you enjoyed this video. As you can see, the sun has set here, so we are going to turn off the camera. But don't forget to subscribe.
And hit that like button.
Ring the notification bell if you want to be notified every time we post a new
And
video.
don't forget that
Yeah.
that challenge.
Yeah. So our challenge for you: hit the subscribe button, hit the like button,
And-
follow us on Instagram.
Join our Discord server.
Join our Discord server. Yes, these are many things, but I think it's okay. I think that's only like a few buttons you need to push. And then also, another challenge for you is to go down, scroll down with your mouse or your touchpad or your finger, down to the comments section and write a comment saying where you want the sequels to be placed on the rank board. This movie, the holiday special, 1978, is not going to be on the rank board because this is not technically a Star Wars movie. This is a terrible movie. Please don't watch it. Watch this. If you've watched this video, you know more than enough than you need to know. We will be making our own version of the Chef Gramunda. Is that it? Gramunda.
Doing the cooking.
Doing the cooking. So we will leave you with stir, whip, stir, whip, 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 stir. Stir, whip, stir, whip, 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 stir. Now, we're going to add a beat. Yep. Stir, whip, stir, whip, 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 stir, beat. Stir, whip, 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 stir, beat. Thanks for watching, everyone.